Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into the sheer anatomy of the 2014 World Cup final. We're going to break down exactly how a match carrying such massive historical weight, literally a clash of titans, was ultimately decided by the tiniest, most agonizing of margins. We are getting right into the defining moments that shaped history.
You know, the commentators on the day really hit the nail on the head when they called it perhaps Planet Football's greatest intercontinental rivalry. It's a quote that just perfectly captures the immense gravity of the match, setting the stage for these two muscular giants of the global game, Germany and Argentina. It's the same game, same ball the world over, but this was the game, a truly fitting final.
Section 1. The Global Intercontinental Rivalry.
To really grasp the stakes at the Maracanã, we have to look at how deeply rooted this history is. 1986 at the Aztec in Mexico. 1990 at Rome's Olympic Stadium, and then 2014 at the Maracanã. This was actually the third time these two nations met shoulder to shoulder in a World Cup final. Decades of intense history, all boiling down to this one single match.
Section 2. A game of missed gifts.
Okay, early in the match, Germany's Toni Kroos made this terrible backheader, inexplicably nudging the ball perfectly, and I mean perfectly, into the path of Argentina's Gonzalo Higuaín. It was a golden opportunity. As the commentators cried out, it was a gift, and one that he has frittered away. Higuaín really could have begged for no more, but he completely snatched at the moment, and it got away from him with an errant shot. Later on, he actually did find the back of the net, only to be denied a second time by a brilliant, absolutely correct offside flag from the Italian official. So 2 massive moments, 0 goals.
And it wasn't just Higuaín. Even the legendary Lionel Messi faltered when it mattered most. Messi was rolled his beautiful pass by Perez, the flag stayed down. Germany's goalkeeper Manuel Neuer had reduced the angle, sure, but the target was definitely there. Yet, uncharacteristically, Messi misplaced it, rolling the ball just past the far post.
So, what's the crucial takeaway from all these incredible misses? Well, as the commentators put it, margins, tiny margins. Global sports history so often hangs on these agonizing millimeters. Think about it. If Messi's shot is an inch to the right, or if Higuaín doesn't snatch at a shot, we're talking about a completely different world champion today. But we have to be fair. It wasn't a one-sided affair at all. Germany had their own deeply frustrating near misses. Andre Schürrle had a really sharp attempt, importantly saved by Argentina's Romero. Hovedez brilliantly headed across straight against the post, though the flag was up anyway as Thomas Müller was in an offside poach's position. And then we saw some really smooth passing from Lahm to Ozil, who tiptoed into space but shot just wide. Tiny margins, literally all over the pitch.
Section 3. The Extra Time Crucible.
With the score deadlocked, the match just ground to a halt. The referee's whistle blows, and we're heading into borrowed time. 30 minutes more. And remarkably, for the third World Cup final in a row, the teams had to face extra time. The tension inside that stadium was just palpable.
0. That was a highly intimidating statistic for Germany. Argentina were widely considered specialists in extra time. In their entire history, they had never, ever conceded a goal in an additional period. So Germany had a monumental wall to climb here.
And the dread for Germany just continued to build as Argentina found yet another golden opportunity. A splendid cross was flung in from left back by Rojo, finding Rodrigo Palacio, but Palacio simply didn't have sufficient lightness of foot. His touch was heavy, and just like that, the chance evaporated.
Section 4. Mario Götze's golden touch.
By this point, the players are dead on their feet. Manuel Neuer is actually charging out of his box just to calm things down. The defining question hung over the entire stadium. From the president all the way up to the cheap seats, who will find a way?
To answer that, we just have to contrast 2 defining extra-time touches. Palacio's touch was panicked. Commentators vividly described it as more shin pad than laces. Then, look at Mario Götze's strike. A fabulous touch and take, finesse. Right there, that is the exact difference between going home empty-handed and lifting the trophy.
It was a flawless sequence that finally won the World Cup. Step 1, Schürrle barming beyond the defense down the wing. Step 2, an exquisite, fabulous touch and take by Götze on his chest. And Step 3, masterfully steered with absolute finesse beyond Romero, a smile for the world, and Germany finally finds their way. Section 5. Champions of the World.
That single display of finesse completely released the tension of the entire match. The final whistle blew on match 64 of 64. Germany 1, Argentina 0. They became the very first European team ever to lift the trophy on South American soil. As the broadcast noted, this irrepressible nation of winners had proved to be the absolute best in the world once more.
As we wrap up this explainer on such a historic match, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. In a world and a sport determined by such incredibly tiny margins, how many other monumental historical moments hang entirely on a single flawless touch? It really makes you appreciate the fragile, incredible nature of history. Thanks for joining me, and keep exploring those tiny margins.